Well... Gotta... You guys looking forward to next to no Yuri in this mod? That'll be nice, won't it? I'm excited. I wanna start. Daniel. My throat's really sore. Shit.
Hi, Dylan!
Hi there! Yay! Please enter your name, sure will.
Wait, sorry, I was taking a poop and
I
I was also
remember
texting.
all of it.
I was also texting
The
my
memories are
friend.
so clear, yet somewhat foggy. Like a
I was
dream.
also texting my friend about. Oh, you gotta stream your game, buddy.
Whoops.
To my screen.
Yes.
Yeah. I was also texting my friend about how much better Superstar Ultra is than the original.
Today is the day, therapy day. Ever since that thing happened, every Monday I have to meet Dr. Foster. It doesn't matter if I have school, he requested that I absolutely need to see him. No matter what. And Monday is the only day in the week he has free, apparently.
Are you just gonna ignore everything I say because you're too excited to play this mod?
Yeah, and of course, I don't have a choice. Whatever.
Is this that good mod? Yeah, like, what other one? What other one could you possibly be talking about, Brian? We don't know.
Well, you said Superstar Ultra, yeah, it's a very good remake.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you acknowledged it.
Textbook perfect remake, where it
I was just thinking that. I was like, that
where
is
it just makes everything
genius.
better and doesn't make anything worse.
Yeah, I played it for the first time today.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
It's a good game. Whatever.
How you guys doing? How are you guys doing today? Oh, I thought you were saying like whatever too. Whatever. Just want to ask how you guys are doing today.
I have a good feeling about this just based on the title screen, which may be very sick. No, it's a lovely title screen. I was just enjoying it, really. Whatever. I figure the faster I get this done, the better. I hesitate knocking on his door.
I missed the title screen. I'm sorry.
Aww, talking about this only makes me feel worse. I give in anyways. Besides, he's not a horrible doctor. At least he's not like the rest.
Is he talking about the, come in? Is he talking about, whoa! Is he talking about the Sayori shit?
You'll see.
Okay. Dylan, I'm glad you can make it. I hope you made it here alright. I've been hearing some horrible stories lately.
Stories?
What is this Chad Doctor? People being snatched in broad daylight? It's all over the news, you know.
I don't watch TV.
Well, you should. You need to start getting involved in your community, politics, you know?
That's not really my thing, but I nod my head in faux agreement. That's adult stuff.
Anyway.
He quickly shuts the door before mentioning the dreaded
There was no
subject.
Yuri, so it was very cool. Really? Have you told your parents yet?
There it is. No, I haven't.
Why not?
For one, they're always busy with work, and I don't want to bother them with this. And then there's the actual believability of it.
I know. However, you were able to convince me, right? Okay.
And what makes you think it would work on them? He gives me a stern look.
You know the answer, you just refuse to accept it.
His face then brightens up to its usual state.
You need to embrace it. You have an amazing gift, one that actually has the capacity to help people. You need to take those gloves off once in a while.
I completely forgot about my gloves. I wear them every day. They're like a second skin for me. But I can't take them off. They're the only thing keeping me from... You know I can't do that. He gives a little sigh, accepting defeat this time.
Although you've made much progress, I suppose it's still too much to ask. Whoa. Speaking of progress, how's your new school treating you? Have you made any friends?
My new school. That night, something just broke. Every day I felt like throwing up. I could barely make it out of bed. I couldn't take the stress, so I transferred to a new school.
You alright, Dylan?
Yeah. I was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
Sonic! I suppose
Knuckles
my
left
memories
already.
I suppose the memories are still fresh in your mind? Take as much time as you need.
I'm fine. I've been having a decent time making friends. In fact, I've joined a club.
Oh, really? What club did you decide to join on? Or whatever.
The Gaming Club! I don't know why it's still embarrassing to say.
Well, I'm happy you're connecting with people. It helps that way that they have similar interests to you.
He opens his mouth to say something, but stops himself with a smile.
I guess I'll let you go for now. Here's the note.
I excuse myself and make my leave. I must have shown up just in time for the
This is
next
already
class.
really interesting.
It's really intriguing, isn't it? I love it.
Yeah, the OC is already way more interesting than in Salvation.
And you've got you already have 50 questions, and you're like, I gotta know.
Yeah.
I must have shown up just in time for the next class because the halls were still packed. At least I won't be late this time. As soon as I finish grabbing my books, I'm greeted by a familiar face.
Well,
Chad.
look who we have here. You finally managed to show up on time. For the next class, at least.
My best friend, Alex. My only friend, I should say. And look who's bugging me about it.
He feels like an actual character, yeah. Well, if I don't do it, how are you gonna improve your attendance?
I still haven't told him about my visits to Dr. Foster. That's not something I can disclose freely.
Come on, we got an English test to fail.
So many men.
So many men.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Alex was right. That test was something else. This is something else. I look over and see him slumped over his I look over and see him slumped over his desk, nearly passed out.
I'm beat. Think I passed this one? You think you passed this one?
Probably. Maybe. Alright, I don't actually know.
Well, I know I sure did. Remind me to add it to the tally, will you?
You do realise finals are almost here, right? How are you gonna get past pushing shopping carts if you flunk this massively?
Oh no, that's a personal attack. You make a fair point. It's too bad my stupid brain won't listen.
Over all the chattering, I can barely make out the sound of a door opening. In that moment, the room becomes dead silent.
No way.
What? I look over to the door. All I see is a girl with a red bow in her hair. She's cute, sure, but there's nothing to warrant such a reaction out of everyone. You gonna explain this to me?
I figure you didn't know. That girl used to be a part of the literature club, back when it was still a thing. We all thought she died or something. I heard she was sent to the hospital, and she never came back.
I watch her silently shuffle towards her seat, which happened to be right in front of mine.
Hey Sayori, how are you doing?
Everything's so still. No chatter, no shuffling of papers, not even any breathing. It truly feels like time just froze. I feel like I should speak up to break the tension, but I'm not one to get involved in situations like this. Before Alex could open his mouth again, she swiftly turns around with a smile on her face. I know!
I'm doing fine! Why wouldn't I be? What? Well, it's just... Class is about to start. We should probably get ready, don't you think?
She turned around again. I guess she really doesn't want to talk to us.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Feels like a living, breathing high school now, with men. Yeah,
Yeah.
finally. Maybe this is for the best. The next couple classes go
Oh my
by
god, the
without
main
me
character
really
doesn't
noticing.
know Sayori. What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm still focused on that girl. There's something about her response to Alex. There it is. One of Alex's well-known back slaps.
Come on, time for some beautiful school lunches.
You gotta stop doing that. And about that,
You're skipping lunch again, aren't you?
well, there's a book I've been looking for and I just want to make sure they have it. He gives me a long, exaggerated sigh.
I guess I guess nothing I say is gonna change your mind. Just make sure you eat something after, okay?
Sure thing.
Finally, Doki Doki Literature Club with boyfriends.
We were here. Alex's best girl. He worries too much about me. I'm fine, really. Though, I guess it's not really such a bad thing. That's why he's such a great guy. Now, let's see if they have it. They don't have it. Bummer. I guess I'll just have to... It was in that moment that I noticed a peculiar purple-haired girl reading the exact book I'm looking for.
What is happening?
Part of me wants to go up to her and ask about the book, but I know that wouldn't be a good idea. I'll just leave her alone. As you should. The day continues like normal, and I go home. Alex couldn't show up to the club meeting due to some unexpected business, whatever that means. I can feel the snow dissolving on my skin, fading away. Why does it hurt? I'm really not looking forward to today. Not only did I wake up with a headache, there's a science test today.
Aw, not science.
Fuck science. I just have to get it over with. I can barely make my way through the crowded halls, and just when I think I'm safe, I run straight into someone, and now their books are everywhere. Great.
Watch where you're going.
Damn it, sorry, I should have been paying attention. I bend down to help her pick up her things when she slaps my hand away.
I'm fine, just forget it. Oh, it's nice to have that voice again.
Yeah,
I feel like
finally. She just ran off. Although I was paying attention, I suppose it was my fault. I'm the one who ran into her, after all. Whatever, it's time for that test. As usual, the test came and went without excitement. Alex wasn't here for the test. Strangely. Fuck, I said it all wrong. He didn't text me either. That girl
you said
was...
it exactly right.
No, it's like... The girl was, though. I think her name was
Oh,
Sayori. She...
Something? Excuse me, can I talk to you for a second?
I turn around to greet the voice of a girl. You did the right voice.
Okay. It was Monica, not okay.
Sure. I'm not really doing anything at the moment.
Great. This will only take a second. If you don't mind, could we take this somewhere more private?
I'm not sure what she has planned, but it couldn't be anything too serious. So I agree.
I was trying to do the Yuri voice, but like Monica and Yuri sound similar in my voice.
They're both calm ladies. This place, it's one of the club rooms, right?
That's correct. Well, at least it used to be.
That's right.
Wait,
I don't think this
are you
place
a
belongs
different
to a
main
club
character?
anymore. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, that's awesome. I used to run a club here, the literature club. My name's Monica, by the way. Probably should have started with that.
Probably. So what's this about?
Oh jeez, that was rude. I need your help.
She needs my help?
I know you've talked to Sayori, but have you met Natsuki and Yuri?
I wouldn't really say talked, but I've met Sayori. Who are the other two?
So you haven't then. Natsuki's a short-haired girl with pink hair, and a bit of a temper.
Yup. I've met her.
And Yuri's a taller girl with purple hair. She really enjoys reading.
It's called the Literature Initiative. Okay, now I know who the others are. I've seen them around, but I only briefly spoke to Natsuki.
About those girls. They used to be in the literature club. Without getting too deep into it, some pretty awful things happened. I only have an idea of how it started, but it had a domino effect on the rest of the girls. Everything became so unstable. Every day I showed up, there was this indescribable tension. One by one, they all stopped showing up for the club meetings. Then I was the only one left.
That sounds horrible. I'm sorry you had to experience that. I know what it feels like to see everything you love fall apart. You feel so helpless, not being able to save it. She takes a deep breath before continuing.
I want to get the group back together. I gotta get the band back together. This is what I need your help with.
Excuse me? Why do you want my help?
This might be the last year we'll all be together, and I want the literature club to be a part of that. They might not want to talk to me just yet, but they'll be more likely to warm up to a fellow classmate like you.
That still doesn't explain why you want me specifically. Why not someone else?
Well, it's because Alex told me about all about you.
Wait, you know Alex?
We've been friends for years, way before I found the literature club. Sorry for not telling you earlier, I just couldn't find the right time to say it.
You know what? That's not my concern at the moment. I don't mean to put you down by saying this, but you shouldn't do any of this.
Why not?
Clinging on to something that's gone. The more you try to bring it back, the more it'll hurt everyone involved. It's best to just let it go. Remember it how it used to be, not how you tried to force it. Trust me.
I told myself that every day since it happened. I figured it would be best to just let things be. But now I know this is possible. I've made my decision, and everything relies on your answer. I want you to be the new club president.
You can't be serious. I'm sorry, but that's just too much to ask. I'm already part of a club. I already told you my stance on this whole thing.
You don't have to decide now, just consider it.
But why me?
Because I think a big change like this will lead to the most successful outcome. The literature club is what held us together, not its leader.
What do I tell her? I know how she feels, but things can't turn out like last time. I'm not sure what I should say.
I'll see you around. Don't forget my proposition.
I shouldn't help her do this. This isn't right. But I can't help but feel like... Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yep. God damn it, my phone. Well, sorry, man. Don't know what to tell you.
The sky is so blue. Just like his eyes.
Whoa.
Why does it look like... they're fading away?
So, does this have, like, choices in it? Or is it just, like, a long-form narrative?
It has choices, yeah.
Oh, sick. Dylan, what a surprise. I saw your text, but I didn't expect you to come in today.
Dr. Foster and I have a special relationship. I don't have to make official appointments, and he doesn't charge me for them. Mainly because of my gift. He makes an exception for me. I needed to talk to you about something that's been bugging me. There's this girl, and as soon as I said the word, I could see a smile form on his face.
A girl, you say?
It's not like that. She needs my help getting her friends back together before graduation. She also wants me to become a club president.
Well, that's a strange request. Why you specifically?
Apparently it's because I'm a relatively new face, so I'll have a better chance convincing them than her. They had a falling out after something last year.
So, what's your answer?
I didn't give her an answer. I needed some advice from you.
I must say, this is new coming from you. If you considered asking for me for advice, something must be really troubling you. What's on your mind?
I don't really want to get involved in someone else's problems, but a part of me does want to help. I understand how she feels, and I know how much she wants this to work. I just can't risk getting close to any of them. Being a club president would involve doing just that. Can't believe I'm doing this. I really shouldn't be saying any of this, but I can't stand the way it's eating at me.
You're afraid of intimacy. I understand that quite well. After all, that's why you're wearing gloves. But you must remember, you already have a friend. You're very capable of handling something like that.
That's...
Not the same.
Puts his massive finger up, like, Can you find the switch anywhere?
It's as big as his head. What makes the two so different? The fact that one is a boy and one is a girl?
It's ridiculous, but...
I understand that for you, there is a large difference. But you need to become more comfortable with closing the gap. Becoming president of a club will help you achieve that.
Is he right? Is this really for the best?
But those are just my thoughts. The decision is up to you, of course.
That's right. It is up to me. Thanks, Foster. I appreciate the advice.
You know, I think this is the first time you've said that. Thanks, Dylan.
Thankfully, there's no test today. There is, however, a group project. And what do you know? Alex is nowhere to be found. Again. I was honestly hoping to hear one of his comments about my tardiness again. Well, who am I going to partner with, if not Alex?
Oh
I look
my
around
God,
a bit before my eyes settle on that girl, Sayori. It looks like she doesn't have a partner either. In fact, I think everyone's avoiding her. Yeah, I should probably partner with her. I don't really have much of a choice! Hey, Sayori, you want to be my partner?
Huh?
I mean, for the project, he said we should have 2 people per group, and I don't really know anyone here.
Oh, sure. What were we doing again? I wasn't paying attention.
Was she really sleeping the whole time? We have to write a poem with each other, line by line. I don't really know what this is teaching us, but it couldn't be too difficult.
Nice.
For only a second, her demeanor changed to something else. Sadness or regret. I can't tell.
I can write a poem, no problem. It'll probably be really fun if we're both doing it at the same time.
And just like that, it's gone. What a strange girl.
So, what is it gonna be? About? Or something?
We spend a few minutes brainstorming with no success. Eventually, we both decide to write without thinking, just let our pencils move on their own. Occasionally they would meet, causing both of us to reel back and apologise, breaking the silence. Surprisingly, we found a rhythm that allowed us to work flawlessly. We ended up finishing our poem before anyone else.
There, looks like we're all done.
Yeah, it looks like we're the first. Let's see what we wrote. The window. I sit alone in an empty house.
The silence overwhelms me.
To calm my nerves, I look out my window.
I'm scared of what I see.
A laughing couple, holding hands.
They seem happy.
I reach out to touch the glass, but I stop myself.
What I want is not worth the trouble.
If my hands did reach the glass, it surely would shatter.
And I'm scared of what would happen.
If they found out they could reach me.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Wow! That was...
Oh my God, they're linked. They're in common.
Isn't this a bit too depressing?
Are you saying you don't like our poem? You wrote it too, you know.
Well, that is true. Still.
It just means we're in touch with our emotions. At least that's what I think. Poems are the easiest way to explain all the stuff inside our heads.
I suppose you're right. The poem looked like it was written by one person. Does that mean... The ringing of the bell cuts off my thoughts. Time for lunch! Looks like that's my cue. See you around, I guess.
Sure thing. Thanks for being my partner, by the way. I had fun.
Fun, huh? I've never written like this before. It felt sort of... calming. The way my hand moved on its own, the way both of our words connected. I can't be thinking about things like this. I have more important things to consider. Like, for example, what to do during lunch. Alright,
Yeah.
where do I go from here? Bro, no, we're totally gonna roam the halls, bro. Guess I'll just look around.
Because of Natsuki?
I don't really feel like doing anything. No, I just feel like roaming the halls. What are you talking about?
Nah, it's because of Natsuki.
I wander the halls for a few minutes, amused by how empty the place is. I've never seen the school this quiet. As I'm making my way across the hall, I notice a pink-haired girl. Oh my god, I did not know she would be here.
That's crazy.
I noticed that
Oh my
pink-haired
God,
girl
it's Natsuki.
standing by one of the windows. I think her name is Natsuki. She looks like she's deep in thought, staring out the window. I look at the one next to me. All I see is the clear sky. Not really that interesting, but it's a nice view.
Do you come out here too?
Looks like she's noticed me.
Now I think about it, I don't think I've seen you be... Wait a sec. You're that guy who bumped into me.
Dear God, she remembers. Yeah, once again, I apologise for that. I was a bit distracted by all the people around me. I should have been looking where I was going. Her expression changes, as if she's deciding if she should cuss me out or accept the apology.
I guess I understand. I get that way too sometimes. That's why I came out here, to get away from all the noise.
Exactly. I don't really eat lunch here, so I just go somewhere quiet to relax.
Wait, really?
She suddenly seems surprised by my statement. Yeah, people usually get worried that I'm not eating, but I'm fine with it. I eat enough at home.
Oh, alright.
Don't tell me you were worried too. Seriously, don't tell me. As nice as that would be, I would be perfectly fine if she didn't care.
As if.
She's already being a tsundere to you.
I just...
It's not like I want these products or anything.
Yeah.
Her expression changes again after a short pause. It tells me she wants to say something, but she doesn't know if she should. I definitely understand that feeling.
I've gotta go. I forgot something from my class.
My aunt.
Yeah.
See ya.
Before I'm able to say goodbye, she storms off. I'm really not sure what happened. It wasn't anything I said. I'm surprised the bell went off so early. Isn't lunch supposed to be 30 minutes? I check the clock on my phone, and the times match. Did I doze off? No, that's not right. I only talked to her for 5 minutes at least. I'm not sure what happened, but I guess there's not much I can do about it now. Suddenly, I can feel a sharp pain inside my head, like someone decided to take a drill to my skull. Then, everything became black.
Oh.
Today is the day! Therapy day! Ever since I... Wait a fucking minute. Haven't I been here before? No, this can't be right. Monday isn't for another... I check my phone, and sure enough, the calendar says it's Monday. This doesn't make sense. I've got to see Foster, and fast!
Dylan! I'm glad you can make it. I hope you made it here alright. I've been hearing some
Stories? It's going by itself.
Okay. People being snatched in broad daylight. It's all over the news, you know.
Wait, we already talked about this before.
Dylan, are you alright?
I reach out to hold her hand. Her skin feels so soft. I feel tears landing on mine. Why is she crying? I open my eyes, and to my surprise, I find that I'm in some pies. Ugh, my head. I feel like I'm in bed. My head feels like scrambled eggs. A strange comparison, I know, but it's the only way I can describe it at the moment. After spending a moment to wait away the grogginess, I check my phone's calendar. Thursday. Does that mean it was all a dream? It was more like a nightmare. And if it's Thursday, that means yesterday happened, right?
Fuck off!
Just then, I always have a heart attack when my phone's alarm goes off.
It's the same one.
Thankfully, nobody... Nobody was around to hear me let out such an embarrassing sound. Let's see what it... Shit, I'm gonna be late for school! I quickly get dressed and rush out the door.
Parents be damned.
Everyone's still congregating at the lockers, so it looks like I'm good.
Look who made it on time!
Alex finally decided to show up today. Look who's talking! You were missing for like 2 days!
Yeah, now I'm starting to see the irony there.
I don't know if that's irony.
Well, whatever it is, I apologize for my absence. I had some family stuff I needed to deal with.
I see. Well, I'm glad you're back at least. I won't ask any further. I don't want to get involved with this personal business. I open up my locker and notice a peculiar note, neatly folded into a small square. Before I'm able to take the note, Alex notices it and promptly begins to tease me.
Oh, what's this? Did Dylan get a love letter?
Don't get your hopes up. It's probably something that's not a love letter.
Well, don't just stand there, open it up.
I unfold the paper and quickly read its contents.
So, what does it say?
It's from this girl, and
I knew it!
I point at him and shake my finger. Let me finish. There's this girl that wants me to make a new club, and she wants to talk to me about it after study hall.
A new club? What's it gonna be?
A literature club. Apparently like the one from last year. She wants me to get her friends back together as well. They used to be the old members.
Let's say hypothetically, you did make this club.
Let's say, hypothetically, you did make this club.
And you just became president of said club? Would that make me the vice president?
Wait, he wants to be part of the club? I didn't know you even read books. Why would you want to join a book club?
Cause you're part of it, of course. Come on, it could be fun. Plus, we get some girls to join.
Yeah,
Whew.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Let's just go to class or something.
Haha, you're no fun, Dylan.
Can't believe he's even considering this. We're already part of a club. We don't need to make one ourselves. He's not going to convince me that easily.
It's gonna happen.
Study hall time, which, for me, means library time. Now let's see if they have it. They don't have it! Again!
Oh, I wonder why.
I suppose that should be expected. I doubt that girl finished reading it after a couple days. It's a hefty book. Speaking of, there she is. Maybe I should go ask her about the book. After all, I don't have anything better to do. Excuse me, but I noticed you're reading The Fractured Mirror. I've actually been meaning to read that one. Is it any good? I noticed her jump a bit at the sound of my voice. She makes a smooth recovery though, and acts like nothing happened.
I'm at least a few chapters, and I must say, it's much better than I thought it would be.
She's almost finished already?
The way the author takes her personal struggles and uses them to create such a unique story, it's something I can really respect. I'm especially enjoying the protagonist's journey of discovering her true identity, even the...
I guess the book's really good if she feels this passionate about it.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh dear, I'm sorry if I spoiled anything. It really should have been more vague.
Shouldn't spoil much though. It's alright really. If anything, you made me want to read it even more.
Are you sure?
Totally.
Alright. I'm gonna go make some tea. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. It's a really great book, really.
I feel like discussing more about the book, but I remember my meeting with Monica. I should probably head off. I gotta find my aunt.
Of course. I'd hate if I was the only one to make you late. I suppose I'll see you again sometime.
I'm sure. At least I know if Monica got her way, she'd make it happen. There's around 10 minutes in between each class, so we should have at least some time to talk.
Look! Here she comes!
As students were leaving, I noticed Monica squeezing her way past the crowd.
Hey Dylan, and... Money! I'm guessing you're the girl from that note. That's correct. That means you already know why I'm here. Yep, and I want to help.
Excuse me?
Help? Really? I didn't think you'd agree to it so soon.
He's just...
I'm serious, Dylan. I think this would be good for all of us, especially the girls. They used to be friends, right? Graduation's almost here, so why not make it the best senior year we can? He makes a fair point, you know. We only get one shot at it, and an amazing senior year.
That's true, but... Damn it! I'm trapped! I can't figure out how to get out of this. I could just walk away, but... No, I can't do that. What can I do? What do I say? Why are they trying so hard? Why can't they just... Why don't you just leave me alone?!
Huh? What do you mean, Dylan?
Why does it have to be me? Why do I have to be the center of attention all of a sudden? Why can't you guys just let me... I immediately regretted asking those questions. I'm not sure why I said those things. I'm not sure why it's coming out now. Everything happened so quickly, it overwhelmed me. I guess that's why. This whole time, I've tried keeping up the image of someone carefree, someone who won't let things get to him, someone like Alex. Obviously, it wasn't working. Why can't I just be like them? Why do I have to worry about everything so much? What?
Don't be stupid. Stupid! You know why I keep trying so hard.
What do you mean?
You think old Alex here couldn't tell you how down you are all the time? Since I met you, all I wanted to do was cheer you up. After a while, you warmed up to me, but I could tell something was still wrong. You know, I'm here for you, man. Always been. So, if there's anything you need to get off your chest, you can tell me. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine. I could just step out. But I want you to know, I wouldn't mind being friends. We're in this together, after all.
This is all so sudden. I'm not sure what to think.
Brian said the art style of the other characters are cute, but it does feel like two separate universes are talking. I don't think it's as jarring as it could be.
Yeah, I think they're very well done. I can imagine it being like super difficult to make it look like the same.
Yeah.
I really like the new characters. It was when I first saw it, I was like, this is a bit weird. I got used to it really quickly.
I'm already pretty used to it.
Yeah.
Like probably because of Salvation as well.
Yeah. He's right. There's always been something on my mind. Are you enjoying it, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm really intrigued.
Nice. They don't know how much I want to tell them.
Like immediately, it's like really engaging and like the writing is really sharp.
Yeah, it's really well written. I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how much I want to tell them. Every single day of my life, I've wanted someone to know how I can't touch anyone, how much it hurts. As much as I want them to know, they just won't believe me. I mean, who would? But no, it's... If there's a chance, I'll tell you.
Really?
Al and Moni.
I can't do multiple voices, I'm sorry.
Alimony.
Alimony.
Yeah. You guys won't believe it, but if you really want to know, I pull off one of my gloves, which garners looks of surprise from Monica and Alex. I have a special gift. It's something I can't tell anyone, so I'll have to ask you two to keep quiet about this. And now it's gonna become very anime. I walk towards a random desk and hover my hand above it. I can see the memory of anything I touch. With people, I can see their whole life up to a certain point. With objects, it's the last 24 hours. I hesitate for a few seconds before placing my hand on the desk.
Well, so like objects too?
Yep.
And people?
Alexa, Yoko, and Shinji hid a note inside the desk when Josh wasn't
Shinji.
looking. They're pranking him with a fake love letter. Search his desk. Alex does so and finds a folded note inside. He opens it up and it reads like a 4th grader's love confession.
This?
I feel pressure building up inside my head. I feel like it's ready to explode.
Dylan, are you alright?
Yeah, it just takes a lot out of me. It's like doing a 24-hour movie marathon in one sitting. All that information at once, it makes me feel sick. Alex puts down the note and walks up to me excitedly.
Try it on me!
Absolutely not!
Why?
Because I'll see your life! It's an experience I wouldn't wish upon anyone. Imagine if you saw every moment in someone's life and you experienced them like they were your own. All their emotions, their darkest secrets, everything in only a few seconds.
Sorry, my mind went immediately in the gutter, and I was just like, I wonder what sex is like for him. Like, Jesus Christ, that must be weird.
Oh, you're gonna see. I've experienced.
Oh my God!
I've experienced it many times before. The pain is enough to make me vomit. Not to mention, I can't even look those people in the eyes after invading their privacy.
I see. Sorry for bringing that up.
Looks like that was enough.
Very
to make
frustrated
me
about it for some reason.
I was hoping he wouldn't try to push me into doing it again. I slipped my glove back on to make sure I didn't accidentally touch anything else. Ugh.
So, is it only your hands, or all skin to the skin, or all skin to skin contact?
Only my hands, thankfully. There is one exception, though, and you're not gonna believe what it is. Intimate actions also cause the... well, I'm still not really sure what to call it. Kissing, for example.
Oh, hell yeah.
In a dating sim. They also cause the other person to see my memories.
Damn.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I can't be in a relationship.
Considering physical intimacy can be a major factor for some, I see how that would make things difficult. However, that doesn't mean you have to discard the possibility. There's girls out there who wouldn't mind such a thing.
Maybe that's true. I'm just not ready for that yet. Meow.
Don't say that so soon. Things can change rather quickly. In fact, I want to fuck you so hard.
She gives me a teasing look. She's about to say something more, but stops herself. I wonder what she's...
Very Miss Martian. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure you'll discover this on your own. I have a feeling this is the year you'll open up.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up. They both let out a little chuckle.
Stop it!
Stop it! I'm telling them it won't happen. Loving's something I've felt in a long time. I doubt that'll change anytime soon. I mean, this is me they're talking about.
So, back to business. What's our game plan?
We're still considering this?
Before we talk about that, Dylan, you win?
He points to himself.
Hmm?
He then points to Monica.
Hmm?
I can't believe this. I said I didn't want this, but this is our last year in high school. The least I can do is get everyone together. Yeah, that's right. I need this. I can do this! Fine.
Hell yeah, let's go.
He lifts his hand up for a high five, but after a second he pulls it back.
Oh, nice. Sorry. Anyways, we got 3 members right now. How many do we need to form an official club?
We need one more.
I don't recall there being a requirement. I guess that'll be my job for now. I'll tell you guys when I get an answer from the principal.
Like Sarah just bursts in, we need one more!
Yeah.
I wonder who that will be! And then she just leaves.
And me and Dylan will work on convincing the girls. Which one do you want to go for? I wonder which one.
This is tough. I'll talk to Natsuki. I'll try my best to convince her. The Natsuki seems so good.
Oh, nice. Alright. I'll go for one of the other girls. After that, we'll all try to convince the last one. Which is probably Yuri.
Yeah.
Everyone ready? I have to put it in audio mode? My internet's shitty. It's now all up to your voice acting chops. Oh shit.
No
Yep.
problem.
No problem.
I guess so.
I can't crack my knuckles. Alright, on 3. 1,
What's on 3?
2. Toga's guy. Yo, Salvation Dev here. I hope you don't mind me saying this is in another DDLC mod stream, but just wanted to say thanks for playing through Salvation so far. I'm gonna watch through the VODs and hopefully catch up on y'all's next stream on it. Cheers. Well, thank you.
Holy shit, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah. 2,
No, seriously, what's on 3?
3.
He takes a deep breath before shouting.
Let's do this! Maybe you should have told us we were doing a victory chant before actually doing it.
Yeah, now everyone's staring at us. Alex was unlucky enough that all the students came back in, just as he was shouting.
Go team!
His voice cracked right there. I don't think I've ever heard his voice crack. And thus begins my journey to become president of the Literature Club. I still can't believe I'm doing this. Never in my life have I ever considered making a club. But looking at my friends now, and seeing how happy they are, seeing them laugh and smile, for the first time in a while, I might enjoy this. Why is he smiling? I don't understand. He's in pain. So why is he smiling? Another day, another... Oh no. Did I? God, I really did tell them. I told them. I told them.
Yo, Dylan!
I told you yesterday, right?
Shh. You said that was a secret, right?
I really did tell you. Why did I tell them? Why?
Don't sweat it. Took me a while to process it afterward, but I realized it was the real deal after seeing that note.
That's not exactly what I'm sweating over. I'm actually sweating. This is bad.
Listen, about that plan of ours.
Did he mess up?
I messed up, big time. I thought I would buy Natsuki a nice cup of coffee. Figured she would like something like that.
I'm not sure what gave him that idea.
Well, maybe sorta, kinda spilled it on her. It was hot coffee.
You what?
Yeah, it did go over well.
Why did you think buying her a coffee would be a good idea? Was it my job to convince her to join the club?
Yeah, but I wanted to introduce myself. She'd be seeing me a lot after joining the club, after all.
I give him a long, exaggerated sigh, just so he knows how disappointed I am.
So,
Hmm?
you have to talk to her, clear up my name, get me into her good graces and all.
Of course. Who else would fix your mistake? But me. He gives me a pat on the shoulder with a serious look.
Good luck!
So dramatic. Looks like I'll have to solve this problem. I feel like problem solving is going to be something I'll need to get used to. After class ends, I search the halls for Natsuki. Eventually, I find her searching the halls as well. It looks like something's bothering her. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. I just hope she doesn't chew me out like last time. I love that expression. Hey Natsuki, I was wondering if... Natsuki gives me a disappointed sigh. Are you still upset about... well...
No, of course not. It's just that there's no more flour here.
So you're not upset, Alex?
Alex, that red-haired guy? No, not really. It only got on my clothes, so I didn't really care. I was pissed at first, but the look on his face made it worth it.
I'm surprised she didn't flip out on me. Maybe she isn't as scary as I thought. Well, anyways, I think I know where you can find some flour. Maybe there's some in the home ec room. Usually that's where they keep all the food stuff.
Hey, I was going to say that.
Sorry, guess we had the same thing in mind. So, do you need me to come along?
I can't really carry everything by myself, so I guess he can tag along.
I thought she was going to be a lot more stubborn about this. I wouldn't mind if she waved me off, to be honest. I've already accomplished my mission.
Hello? We need to get moving before they lock it up.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just spaced out.
Weirdo.
I guess she's gone back to her normal self. Natsuki and I make our way to the home ec room, which was just a repurposed club room. Maybe the club room came second, I'm not really actually sure. Anyways, the room was empty. Seems like no one's in here.
Okay, let's be quick then.
You just have to imagine the home ec room. It's not locked,
Yeah.
Let's find the supplies. Natsuki quickly opens the door and begins searching. So, what do you need the supplies for?
For baking, obviously.
Yeah, I get that, but what are you baking?
Cupcakes.
Oh, cool. So what do you need to make cupcakes exactly?
You're telling me you've never made cupcakes before?
I'm not the baking
Jeez.
type.
Well, it's simple. I'll tell you when.
Natsuki gives another disappointed sigh before looking toward me. What's wrong now?
I can't reach.
Are you saying...
Yes, I need your help.
Okay. I raise the bag above my head, just out of Natsuki's reach.
Hey, give it here.
Just then, a thought enters my mind. Say please. She confusedly stares at me for a few seconds.
Excuse me?
I'm not sure why I said it, but I got a little enjoyment out of it. It was a joke, but I'd appreciate it if you actually said it.
And why would I do that?
Well, I shake the bag a little to emphasize my point. She sighs before finally giving in.
Okay. Please!
Thanks. Now let's get out of here. She snatches the bag out of my hand with a little...
Jerk.
After giving an awkward goodbye wave, we go our separate ways. I'm still not sure why I acted that way. We're not friends yet. So why did I... Maybe it was the way she was acting. Thinking back, seeing her like that, I can't help but feel... No, it's nothing. Aside from that moment I shared with her, nothing eventful happened that day.
Yo, Dylan! You know what time it is, right?
Oh yeah, there are a few things that
Oh
happened.
yeah, car honk.
What time is it, Alex?
No, well, it's...
He pauses for added dramatic effect.
Lunchtime! And you're coming with me.
I'm assuming I don't have a choice?
Nope.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't be too horrible. I'll be with you after all.
That's the spirit. Come on, we're not gonna make it if we keep standing around. So, how did it go?
It went fine. You're over-exaggerating. Like, a lot.
No way, man. It was bad. It was all over. They had to get a new uniform and...
Dude, you were fine. She said she didn't care.
Really?
Yes. He gives a sigh of relief.
I'm glad I didn't screw things up too much. Speaking of which, how did it go?
Why are you talking about it like we're secret agents? He looks around the room, acting as if we're being watched.
Just in case they're here. Don't want them to know the plan.
It's just a club, it's not really a big deal.
Guess you're right. Still might scare them off though.
You're also talking about this like the recruitment is our only goal. If I want them to be members of the club, I'll have to be friends with them. That's what this is, right? Getting me to make friends?
Well, if you say it like that, it seems like you're not interested.
I am, it's just... I give a sigh. I barely have enough time to talk to them. Sayori is the only one in our class, but we can't really talk during lessons.
Yeah, it's been a big problem for me as well. But I have an idea. Tomorrow's the weekend, so why not invite one of them to hang out?
Yes! That idea won't work. At all.
How so?
Well, for one, we're not really friends with them at the moment, so they might take it the wrong way. Second, they might take it the wrong way. Third, they might take it the wrong way.
Come on, you don't know. You will never know if you try. I'll be there too. It's not like it's gonna be a date.
I guess you're right.
Alright, enough talking. Time to chow down on some shitty ass lunch food.
Yeah, shitty ass school lunch. Like, Today marks our first non-official club meeting. I say non-official for several reasons, one of them being that it's still school hours. Hopefully the principal got back to Monica.
Hopefully the principal got back to Monica.
I hope so.
What do you know? Here she is. Hey guys, I've got some good news and not so good news. Not so good news, huh? Might as well get that one over with. Alright, so I got in contact with the principal and she said she can start the club again. The problem is, we need at least 4 members. Damn. We're only 1 short. School lunch can be okay sometimes. Yeah, okay at best, I guess.
With the progress we're making, we'll have to bring up the question soon. Finals are only a few months away. I'm like the MC in this. I never ate lunch at school. I was very skinny boy in high school.
I always ate lunch. I'm too hungry.
Yeah. All right. So what's the good news?
Well, part of that was the good news. I'm thankful the president of the United States said yes to begin with. I was kind of hoping you asked for the good news first. Yeah, that would have made more sense. So, what kind of progress have you two made?
Alex and I silently stared at each other before turning to Monica. I think she got the point.
So nothing then. Well, the periods are too short, so there's barely anything to talk to them about. I don't want to bring up the question immediately, because there's a chance they'll say no.
Whenever I see that, I always think of when you kept laughing when Monica said, "My last period was study hall."
Oh, yeah.
Like, both times.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to
Like
work
the
up our
microwave
friendship.
burritos, specific kind with just bean and cheese. And thanks for giving dinner is alright. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving dinner was kind of like I guess. Like you got a lot of food, so it was fine. And the microwave burritos, I have an aversion to like bean and cheese burritos because I had a really bad experience as a kid at Taco Bell. I had like a couple of them, and it was just a bad night.
Oh man. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have foods like that just ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to work up our friendship before that point. You won't want to join a club with a couple of strangers, would you?
I suppose you're right. There's also the fact that you'll be asking them to rejoin the literature club. There's some negative memories tied to that club, so it might make things difficult. But that doesn't mean that you'll say no. There's a lot of fond memories the girls have of the club as well. Fair enough, but that is Taco Bell. Yeah, it's just, I just can't separate the difference anymore. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe if we...
Just then, a thought enters my head. What if we rebrand the literature club?
Oh, shit. Rebrand? What do you mean exactly?
Let's call it Doki Doki Window to Your Heart.
That's crazy.
I mean, what if we just call it something different? If it's not called the Literature Club, maybe they won't be as averse to joining it.
If it's not the literature club, then what will it be?
That's a good question. I honestly didn't think this far ahead. I just said the first thing that came to mind. I don't really know. Maybe, like, its name could be the same, but I can describe it differently. Maybe incorporate more than writing, but other forms of compositions.
Like art and stuff.
Yeah, like different activities for everyone to do. It doesn't have to be an immediate change, but if it's more than poem writing, then they might be more inclined to join.
You know, that actually might work. Yeah, nice thinking, Dylan. Ultimate Readers, baby. Rebranding that's not as catchy, baby.
Baby.
Now, the only problem is figuring out when to ask them. Like right now? Dylan and I have plans for the weekend. We're not sure what to do about it. And what might this plan be?
Alex is the one who came up with it, but we might hang out with one of the girls this weekend. I don't have any of their numbers though, so that might be an issue.
Don't worry, I'll try to get one of their numbers on the way home. Would it bother you guys if I came along? Wonder how they're gonna react to Monica.
Yeah, right.
Nah, you can come too. I'll just give you a chance to talk things out with them.
And nothing can go wrong. That is true. Is that such a good idea though? What if it backfires and the whole plan goes under?
Well, I guess that settles things. Here's my number. I'll see you two tomorrow.
Nello Angelo is very cool, but I don't appreciate him taking all of my extra lives. Well, that just means you have more time to listen to the music.
Yeah, that's how I think of it. Sure thing.
See ya. I never thought I'd be hanging out with more than one person. This definitely will take some time to getting used to shit. I guess the walk home will give me time to brainstorm ideas for tomorrow. I'm walking home when I hear a familiar voice calling to me.
Hey, you?
I'm assuming she's talking to me, so I turn around to greet her. My name's Dylan, if you wanted to know. It would probably be easier to get my attention that way.
Yeah, probably. Anyways, I just noticed you live down the same street as me.
I look around myself for a few seconds. I never really noticed the walk home. I just sort of spaced out, me too. Huh, guess you're right.
What is happening?
So, you know what that means?
She's not gonna ask to walk to school together, right? That'd be a bit cliche.
We can walk to school together! It'd be so much fun!
Do I want to say yes? Couldn't be too bad, right? I don't really
This is
do
like
much
a
when I walk
prequel
to school
slash
anyways.
sequel.
So I'll give
Slash prequel slash sequel slash prequel slash sequel.
So it'll give me someone to talk to. Sure.
Great. I'll see you Monday then, alright?
I'm about to open my mouth when I remember about my appointment with Foster. Before I tell her no, I remember what Alex mentioned about the weekend. Now might be a perfect opportunity to bring it up. How do I say it without coming across as, well, creepy? Well, I have an appointment in the morning that day, but if you're free, this weekend, me and Alex are hanging out, and, would you want to come along?
You want to...
You want to hang out with me?
I blew it, didn't I? Not into that come out awkwardly, but she probably thinks I'm into her!
Sure, why not? I've been looking to get out of the house anyways.
She seriously said yes? She pulls out a pen and paper from her bag and proceeds to write down her phone number.
Here, now you can text me the deets.
Great! I can't wait!
I'll be heading home now. See you tomorrow?
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Oh, that went by itself.
This is a sequel slash prequel slash sequel slash
Despite
prequel
saying
slash-
goodbye, we still had a couple blocks before she reached her house, which made the walk really awkward. It's cold out today. I should have brought a scarf before I left. Still, at least she's by my side. Long walks with friends are always worth it. I'm dead inside.
Is that what it said?
No. Finally, the weekend! Which means I love this music. Looks like I'll have to text Alex. Hopefully he's thought of something that doesn't involve amusement parks. The last time he convinced me to ride a roller coaster, I threw it just as the right camera took a photo. He still teases me about it. I pull out my phone and dial his number. The phone rings a few times before he picks up.
Yo, you ready for today? This is a good song, yeah.
That's actually what I called about. What are we doing exactly?
Okay, here's the plan. So we're going to go to the roller coaster that you we're gonna go to the mall. Hit up with a bowling alley or some shit. Bowling's fun, right?
I've bowled a few times before. Not good at it, but it's entertaining.
Never done it before. That shouldn't be too hard, right? You just throw the ball?
Yeah, that's definitely bowling. Throwing balls down a lane. Think about it like baseball, except you're pitching to ants.
We talk about big ants or regular size ants?
Big ants? Why would I be talking about big ants?
Just want to make sure. So I know what I'm aiming for, you know?
You know what, I won't comment on that.
Anyhow, you know which girl we're bringing along?
About that.
Don't tell me you messed this up. Was it coffee?
Bowling is very fun. It is, I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
No, I didn't mess anything up, and no coffee was involved. I ended up asking Sayori to hang out. I wasn't really thinking about it too much, it just sort of happened.
Well, that's fine then. Didn't manage to get any digits anyway, so I'm glad you were successful.
Alright, that means everything's in order. I'll text Sayori, then we can head out.
Oh shit, this is like the worst possible character they could have picked first. Gotcha. See you there.
I hang up the phone and send Sayori a text.
My theory so far is that like Sayori came back with you know, not retaining like the memories of like what happened.
Yeah.
And something like that. Yeah.
That's interesting. I hang up the phone and send Sayori the text. I told her about Monica, but she didn't seem to mind too much, at least over text. After deciding on a spot to meet up, I got dressed and left the house. I'm not sure what I should expect. Is Sayori really okay with seeing Monica?
Hi, Dylan! You ready to have some fun?
Yup. Although I'm worried it's going to be at my expense. I'm notoriously horrible at bowling. Well, Alex's the only person that knows, but still.
Oh, come on. I bet you're not that bad. You'll be fine.
Never mind that. Why are you in your uniform?
About that. I kind of forgot to do the laundry, and what do you know? I don't have any clean clothes anymore.
And all you had left was your school uniform?
Yep! Not because the artist couldn't draw me any clothes.
I love this fucking running gag. I see. How unfortunate.
Anywho, we should probably head out now. We don't want to be late for the party.
We don't want to be late for the party. Woohoo!
Yeah, let's go. I give Alex a text. Apparently Monica and him are waiting at the arcade. As much as I hate to admit it, as much as I hate Tails, there's still a thought at the back of my mind. One that tells me to just go home. No, I just have to ignore it. This is a good thing. I can't just quit now.
Dylan, are you coming?
Yeah, I just thought I forgot something. Turns out I didn't. Hopefully they won't be waiting too long. The place looks packed on the outside, but it isn't so bad once you're inside. Although, I expected more people to be hanging around the arcade.
Did you get a text from Alex?
Yeah, let me check my phone real quick. I pull out my phone, and sure enough, Alex told me they were here. The problem is, I don't see them anywhere. Maybe they just went somewhere else for a bit. If we just wait.
BAM! Okay, that's not fair. You obviously played this before. Only a little bit, I swear.
I guess they're here after all. Let's go see what they're doing.
We follow their voices until we find them hunched over a cabinet for Roadbuster, a popular fighting game. I clear my throat loud enough for them to hear over the sounds of the game, and they both turn their attention to Sayori and I.
Dylan, we were just kicking ass and taking names. Well, at least I was doing the ass kicking.
Meow.
I was close. You were just spamming the one move. Spamming? Oh no, I would never do such a thing. That was a strategic use of the game's mechanics. And the strategy just so happened to call for repeated use of one move. Hell yeah. Learn to dodge it, Monica. Fine. I guess I'll be your little PogChamp. Congratulations on becoming the master strategist of the group.
Come here.
I always knew I had a special talent.
Seems you guys were having fun. We didn't keep you waiting too long, did we?
Not at all. You showed up on the right time, actually. Speaking of which, where's Sayori?
She should be. I turn around. I need to find that she's disappeared. Where'd she go? Is she hiding? Did she disappear? I'll go look for her.
I'll go with you.
Are you sure that's such a good idea?
I'll have to ask you to trust me. I need to talk to her somewhere private if we can find a place.
You know what? Fine. I won't stop you. Just don't push her.
Don't worry about me. I'll just go play some games in the meantime.
Alright, we'll see you in a bit. Whoa, wait a second. Why are you guys in your uniforms too?
I spilled coffee all over my last pair of regular clothes, and all I had was my uniform. Alex thought it was a good idea, though.
I see coffee spilling is common around here.
He decided if I was going to go in my uniform, he would as well. It was really sweet of him to do that.
Well, now that I'm the only one in normal clothes, I just feel silly. After a few minutes of searching, we finally found her eyeing one of the crane games. Hey Sayori, Monica, wanted to talk to you.
Monica?
Hi, Sayori?
In that moment, it felt like time just froze. The three of us held our breath, not daring to break the silence. It felt suffocating. I can tell they haven't spoken to each other in a while.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has.
There's that silence again. It's like they're talking to each other with just their eyes. As I watch their faces, I can slowly tell what emotion they're trying to convey to each other. They're sharing each other's memories. Fond memories.
So, would you like to talk? Somewhere private, of course.
Yeah, I'd really like that. I think the bathroom's open, if you want to talk there.
Sounds like a plan.
There they go. That went better than I expected. I was worried at first. but
They're
now I
like they're
know.
having like a giant fucking fist fight.
Yeah, just it's like, that went well. Now I know. The bond those two share, it's something that can't break easily. Unless I use my fist! No! No matter how much time they spend apart, no matter what happens between them, they'll always welcome each other back. Fuck you, no, fuck you too. It sounds selfish, but it's something I've always wanted to experience. Maybe Alex and I have something like that. But only I met him last year. But now that he knows of my gift, maybe I would have to run away this time.
I hope there's like interesting gameplay with the shit. You know?
Not like last time. Yeah, there's psychokinesis gameplay.
Yes.
After a while, the girls returned from the bathroom. I noticed Sayori's eyes are red and puffy from having the shit beaten out of them.
Hi, Dylan!
Hi,
Sorry
Dylan.
for having you wait for so long.
It's fine. I wanted you guys to take all the time you needed.
Thank you for being patient. We actually had one of the most enjoyable chats I've had in a long time.
I see. I'm glad you guys were able to talk about whatever you two were talking about. Let's go tell Alex we're ready.
Alrighty!
Sure thing.
We walk around for a bit before finding Alex hunched over another machine. This time it's a stacker game, where the goal is to stack blocks.
There's no way. This thing is rigged. Oh, this is Hugo right here.
They usually are.
He's always like the fucking stacker master, and then like every time I've seen him do it, like it's just like, ah, this is fucking rigged, dude.
Yeah. Even if you reach
But
the
he's
top.
like won so much from it. I've just never seen him do it.
Yeah. Even if you reach the top, it skips a frame when you press the button, so you physically can't win unless it wants you to.
Ah, that's fucked up. Well, I guess I'm not winning that mini golf set. It's a shame. I was gonna give it to you too.
Golf? How did you know that was my favourite sport?
That's
That
just
was
because
sarcasm. I don't play sports.
Well, then I give it to Monica. You know, you like golf, right? I can see the appeal, but personally it's not for me. Sorry, Alex. Then would a jumbo plushie work? You've got to walk out of here with some sort of prize. As much as I would love that, you don't have to go through the trouble, really.
Oh, bang a line coming up.
What if I said you were worth the trouble?
Alright, you clockers!
Quit fighting already! For some bullying and shit, yeah!
Alright, you clockers!
Imagine that. Alex and I would never...
You can see it, right, Dylan?
I studied it too for a few seconds. Yeah, I could see it.
Well, whatever you're saying, stop saying it! Because you gotta save that brain of yours for some big bowling place. Agreed.
The two of them run off towards the bowling area, and Sayori chases after them. Hold up! Wait for me! We all arrive at the bowling alley out of breath. It would have been a nice walk, but no! They all decided to run instead! Sayori and I probably shouldn't have teased them. Then I wouldn't be struggling to breathe right now.
So, do we need any special shoes? Nope. We just bowl.
We all take a minute to collect ourselves before speaking again.
Alright, let's register our names.
Before long, we have a game set up, and what do you know? I'm up first. Great!
Go get him, Dylan!
You realize I'm competing with you, right?
That doesn't mean I can't wish you the best luck.
Aww. I take a deep breath before picking up one of the balls. I notice Sayori giving me a puzzled look.
Aren't you gonna take off your gloves? Actually, I don't know why I never asked that till now.
Monica and Alex silently fidget in their seats. I just hope they keep quiet. I've got a condition. I'm allergic to touching stuff.
Oh, I see.
That seems to convince her. I pick up the ball and step up to the lane. I bring the ball up to my face and stare into its reflection, mentally preparing myself. Let's... I swing my arm, intentionally aiming to the side of the lane to curve the ball. Do this! Got her ball. Figures.
I see you tried to channel my victory chant. Maybe you needed to shout it louder.
Shut it, will you? I was close.
Still have one more try, don't give up.
Yeah, what she said. I know you can do it.
We'll see about that. Again, I focus my mind on the ball. This time maybe I shouldn't go for a curve, but just a straight shot towards the middle. No, it has to be off-center. That's how I'll get a strike. I prepare myself, then swing my arm at full force. That proved to be a bad idea. Since I let that go too late, the ball ended up flying through the air and landed in the gutter. Again.
That was a good attempt. The game just started, so don't feel too bad.
Monica steps up to the lane, picks up a ball, and tosses it seemingly without thinking. She knocks
Like
down
this,
half
like
the
silent,
pins.
like dark. Well, no wonder he's not making any of the balls.
Yeah, it's really
Don't
dark in
see
here.
anything.
I can't see. She knocks down half the pins. How'd you see that?
Let's go! See, Dylan? That's how it's done. Shush! Still have another turn.
And a spare. She has to have played before. There's no way this is her first game.
Okie dokie, it's my turn. Don't laugh if I mess up, okay?
I promise I won't laugh. Look, I'm not crossing any of my fingers, so, you know, it's legit.
You sure you're gonna follow that rule?
I'll try, at least.
Suri takes her time setting up her shot. As she swings her arm back, I catch a glimpse of her face. It's a look I haven't seen from her before. Determination, confidence. I'm not sure. Her eyes are narrowed,
filled with
as if
determination.
in deep concentration. And she has a slight smirk at the bottom of the corner of her mouth. It looks like she knows exactly what she's doing. There's something charming about the way she looks now. I feel a slight pain in my chest, and my breath quickens. Am I still tired out from that run earlier? Before I know it, she shot her shot, and the sound of pins falling signaled a strike.
Yay! Did you see that?
That was very impressive, Sayori. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to top that.
As she excitedly walks back to her seat, she glances over at me for only a second. She gives me a quick smile, then looks away. It took me a few seconds to realise, but I was smiling myself. Is this what it's like to have fun? The pain in my chest becomes slightly stronger. Why am I feeling like this? Why is my chest hurting?
Alright, guys. Prepare to feel the pain. Old Alex here is going to show you how it's done.
Didn't you say you've never played before?
Yeah, but I've absorbed all your skills by watching you play. I'm more ready than I ever was.
Alex stretches for a bit before picking up the ball. Just like Sayori, his face suddenly took on a look of determination. He takes a deep breath and...
Alex!
CG cutscene time.
Oh my god.
He slipped and fell straight on his ass. There's the reveal that I'm actually a blonde guy. Just like in real
my
life.
God.
Of course.
Oh shit.
I go to help him
Fuck.
up while the others are laughing at his expense.
Oh, that's fucked up. I really showed those pins, huh?
Yeah, you look pretty scared.
That maneuver was so impressive. Monica, why are you laughing? At me, of all people. No, not at all. I just have the hiccups, that's all.
Boy, if only I could see the cutscene. Oh, it's wonderful.
There's no cutscene, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just a picture.
we were just kidding.
Well, let me tell you. If you were here with a bruised butt, you wouldn't be laughing. Even though it was pretty funny.
You regretting not wearing those shoes now? The three of us spend that moment just laughing. The rest of the alley looks at us like we're crazy. We were just stupid kids having stupid fun. I wouldn't mind
Hell
standing
yeah.
here forever, just the four of us. But like all fun moments, it has to end sometime.
Oh no.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, I thought it was good. I thought some shit was
And then he dies. The end. After
Yeah.
waving Alex and Monica goodbye, Sayori and I headed home.
That was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot more than I expected. Even though I came dead last.
Oh, come on, you did pretty good too. You gotta strike that one round.
That is true. That was probably the highlight of my bowling career. Before I reached my house, a thought crossed my mind. So, Sayori, what exactly did Monica talk to you about?
Oh, that... She wanted me to join your club.
So she brought it up already, huh? You don't mind me asking, what was your response? It's all a simulation. It was all a dream.
I need some time to think about it. It's been so long and I don't know what I'm gonna say to the others.
I see. We don't have to make a decision now. Take all the time you need, okay?
Thanks, Dylan. I'm glad you're not being pushy about this. It means a lot to me that you care.
I'm just trying my best to be a good friend. I don't really have many of those to go around. We stand there for a few seconds, not really saying anything, just looking at each other. I'm not sure why, I guess we had nothing more to say. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.
You too, Dylan. See ya.
That girl. I really wouldn't mind being friends with her. Suddenly, my breath quickens again. I have to be sick or something.
Oh my god, he's the...
Maybe
main
some rest will
character.
clean up my system or something.
Who?
I figured today would be too cold for a walk. But he doesn't seem to mind. Seeing him smile now, I can't help but feel like a monster.
You look well rested today, Dylan. Anything out of the ordinary occur?
Not necessarily. Well, yes, actually.
Oh, do please, tell.
Well, a lot's happened recently. I have a couple new friends, and I took that advice of yours. I'm now finding recruits for our new club.
That's great news, Dylan! You're finally making major steps towards our goal.
It was the least I could do. It's our last year of high school. I don't think I could sleep well if I said no to getting Monica's friends together.
Oh?
Is there something you want to say?
Can I let you in on a little secret?
Sure. Can you find a switch anywhere?
Since I've met you, I noticed a particular habit of yours.
Yeah, I date Abomination in an anime dating sim. I can't help but feel like a lobster.
Yeah. Every time you discuss a decision you've made, you tell me that you had nothing to better to do, or like, now, it was the least you could do. You're justifying making a decision you're not comfortable with, as if you're trying to distance yourself from it.
That's not... Do I really do that? It's the truth though, everything that's happened is to make someone else happy. I have no business participating in other people's personal problems, but it's something they really need. It really is the least I could do.
Whether you agree with me or not, the choices you make are your own. You don't have to do anything for anyone else's sake, but you do anyways. It's better because it's because you care.
Of course I care, it's just that...
You don't want things to end up like last time, correct? What happened back then was out of your control. The way it ended wasn't your fault. It would have happened regardless.
That's not true. I tried too hard to fix it, and it blew up in my face. I begged on my hands and knees, humiliated myself. And for what? For her to... I can't think about this right now. There's something else I need to tell him. There's something else.
It's a prequel, but it's also a sequel. It's a prequel, it's also a sequel.
Oh, which is it? Ooh, spooky.
Oh!
I told my friends about my gift.
I can't believe this. This is astounding news! How did it happen? What did they say? Did you tell your parents yet?
Whoa, slow down. I'll tell you, just chill. I got really overwhelmed by all the stuff they were throwing at me. It just came out. I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to tell them.
So, similar to what happened with me, correct?
Yeah, but this time I only touched the desk. It was enough for them to believe me, so I didn't have to prove it any further. They didn't question it, strangely. They had too much trust in me.
Well, they're your friends. Even though your ability is something straight out of fiction, you still proved it yourself. I'm not surprised that they have such faith in you.
Well, they could have assumed I knew about the desk beforehand. Instead, they just believed me.
Perhaps they knew you weren't someone who would lie to them.
Maybe.
So? Does this mean you'll take up my proposition?
I'm not sure. I don't really see the point in becoming some government lab rat.
Oh shit! Please, work for the government. Become a weapon.
Can you find a switch anywhere?
I would never let something like that happen. I have friends in many fields. I'm sure they could use someone with your talents. Therapy would be something that might suit you, or police work that might interest you as well.
That would require me to practice. It already hurts enough. I'm not sure if I would be able to do it every day.
Well, that's why, like you said, you'd have to build up a resistance. It's very possible. You don't have to make the decision now. I just want to see your ability. I just don't want to see your ability go to waste.
I'm not sure if being a famous psychic would be an enjoyable life. That's not really my thing. I'd rather be some unknown guy doing whatever he wants without the press or paparazzi down his throat. I just wish someone had this power, someone that actually cared. I'll think about it. There's not a yes, in case you were wondering. I'm just saying it so you don't keep asking.
I guess I'll leave you alone now. Here's your note. I hope you have a good day at school.
Thanks. See you next time. By the time I arrived, our first class already ended.
Yo! I need to separate the voices.
Yo!
Yo! Yo! I've got something we need to discuss before next class, of course.
I wonder if it's about the club.
It's about a club! You probably already guessed that, huh?
I had a sneaking suspicion.
Alright, we're on the same page now, so it's about the other two girls. Monica told me she asked Sayori about the club, but she didn't give a definitive yes, so she's a no-go for now. However, still got the other two we need to ask.
Don't you think it's a little too soon for that?
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, but I was thinking, since Monica already asked Sayori, and her answer wasn't a no, maybe it'll be the same way. Oh, they probably won't.
She did seem like she enjoyed her chat with Monica. They still seem like good friends, so maybe you're right. And nothing can go wrong.
You should know that by now, that I'm always right. Fuck. Anyways, we'll need to decide who to ask. You got a specific girl you like more?
Nah, not really. I have a favourite, but I'll ask Natsuki. I'm hoping she'll at least consider it.
Sounds good. I'll meet you. I'll meet up with you during lunch to tell you how it went.
Alright,
It went
I'll see
horribly.
you then. I spilled coffee on her.
Coffee on her.
Now she only has a uniform forever. After waiting for the next class to end, I found the girl I was looking for.
Very snappy pacing.
Yeah, it's awesome. Correction, I bumped into her.
You again, huh?
We should probably stop meeting like this, but
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. You're lucky I wasn't carrying anything this time.
yeah, sorry about that. Again.
You better apologize for what you did last time, too.
It was a joke.
Maybe, but it wasn't really that funny. It was kind of rude, actually.
Alright, I get it. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Damn. No, that's not the same thing. You say you're sorry for doing it.
Yeah, you tell him. Okay, I'm sorry. She... For teasing you like that.
That's better. I accept your apology.
So, what are you up to?
Just gonna look for something to do. They might have unlocked this roof, so I'll probably be up there for this period.
Just then, an idea popped into my head. Well, if you're looking for something to do, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. There's a place that I have in mind, if you wouldn't mind following me there.
Oh, this is a terrible idea. Normally, I'd be a bit creeped out, but since you're not a complete stranger, I guess it's okay. Don't try anything you'll wish you never woke up this morning, alright?
I'll take your word on that one. Come on,
you
it's over
guys
this
know
way.
what's up. This is...
A club room. Well, the club room.
What are you?
I could see the very moment she realised where we were. Like all the memories came flooding back in a single moment.
This is...
Before I could say anything more, I heard the door to the club room open, as well as some voices.
So, this is the place. Oh, shit. A club room? Where are we? Yuri! Natsuki!
Alex, what are you two doing here?
I figured I'd show her the club room, you know, to convince her. Guess you had the same idea.
Before I'm able to speak, again, the door opens.
Alex, Dylan, what are you two doing here? Oh my god, this is a disaster. And...
This is bad. There's no way it could get any more.
Monica! What did you want to show me?
It just got worse.
Oh, they're all here, huh?
I guess I'll just take a step back. Or two. Maybe three. As soon as Siri entered the room, Alex uncomfortably squirmed his way to the back. Maybe I should do the same?
This is...
Is that... Sayori?
There it is again. The overwhelming silence. This seems to happen a lot with these girls. Everything sounds so still when one of them meets the other. I feel so out of place. This isn't my reunion to share. I shouldn't even be here. I've got to leave with Alex. Before I'm able to motion to Alex, Natsuki speaks up.
Monica, is this some sort of joke? I can assure you, I had no idea you guys would. After all this time, after everything that's happened, you set this up, didn't you? I didn't know, really. This was supposed to be between Sayori and I. Don't you act like... Natsuki, what?! You're acting extremely unreasonable. Why can't you just be like her and stay calm about this? Excuse me? Why would I want to be like her? And you, of all people, want to give me advice? Give me a break.
Jeez.
Guys! I don't know why you're so upset. She didn't do anything to you. Oh. She's not the one who's made me so pissed. It's all his fault! Please, just stop!
The sound of Sayori sobbing was enough to end the argument. The room is so quiet, I can hear the pitter-patter of her tears hitting the floor. She can barely make a sentence without breaking down into more tears. All I can do is stand there and watch her cry. I desperately want to speak up, to fix everything so I won't have to see Sayori cry anymore. But I can't, even though I want to. I just can't force myself to make the words come out.
It's all my fault. Everything was my fault.
What do you mean, my fault?
After everything that happened, the club room broke down after.
Wait, Jesus.
The club broke down. I ruined our friendships. I've only been a burden on everyone, and I probably shouldn't have came back to school. But I can't do anything to fix that. All I can say is that I'm sorry.
Don't say anything, let them work it out. I don't know much about what happened, but I know it isn't true. It isn't your fault. These things just happen.
Dylan?
But it's all because of me. Y'all would have been better off never meeting me.
That's not true. I'll be your friend. I wouldn't mind it at all. What are you doing?
You don't mean that.
But I do. Since I met you, Don't say it. I know now how much the four of you meant to each other. I usually avoid situations like these, but... Stop it. Just shut your mouth. Since you're all here, this is the best time for you to talk through things. I won't say any more, but Sayori, none of this is your fault.
He's right, Sayori. It wasn't your fault. We neglected our friendship. We only focused on ourselves, because that was the best way we could cope. We ourselves are the reason we drifted apart. It wasn't due to you.
You set me up. No, Natsuki, let me explain. You lied to me! And Monica, she's my enemy. You turned her against me. You have done that yourself!
Guys.
They're right, Sayori. If anything, I'm the one who should be blamed here. I tried pushing the club onto everyone else. I felt like that was the best way to repair the damage, but it only made everyone more stressed. So, I should be the one apologizing, not you. I've been waiting for that, Monica, for a very long time. There were a lot of things I've wanted to tell you, none of them good. But since Sayori's here, I guess I can let it go for now. For the record, Monica, I never blamed you for anything. I just accepted the fact that things were over between us. Like Dylan said, it just happened. We were all worried about you, Sayori. After all, after he told us the news, we would have visited you every day, but you didn't want to see anyone. Even if you don't think so, we all care about you deeply. Nothing would ever be able to change that. She's right. We'd never abandon you or anything. You're too important to us. I agree. We all love you, Sayori. I'm really glad to hear that. I love you all too. Which is why... I'll do it, Monica. I'll join the club. Club? What club? That's right. I've been planning on bringing it up with you two. We're putting together the literature club one last time before graduation. We'll be doing more than poetry, as it's all about having fun. I wanted all of us to get together for one more year. I didn't want us to drift apart again on such a sour note. I'd really appreciate if you joined. I really want this to be the best senior year ever, and it wouldn't be the same if you two weren't a part of it.
Are you gonna say no? This discussion seemed enough to convince Sayori, so what about the two of them? I noticed they're both eyeing each other, probably deciding what would be the best answer. Natsuki, I know we don't exactly see eye to eye. I know we've been hard on each other this past year, but I think this would be good for us, at least this year. We should put aside our differences and just enjoy spending time together. Fine. But don't think this means I've forgiven you just yet. We've still got a lot to talk about. Yay! I'm so excited! Yeah!
It really means a lot to me that you two would do all this. It probably wasn't an easy decision to make, but I promise it'll be worth it.
I'm surprised everyone came to an agreement so quickly, but this means it's official. The Literature Club has now been formed. Hell yeah, let's go! What do you say, President? What do we do next? Wait, he's the president? That's correct. I figured a new face would be the best of the revival of the club.
Well, this is it. I'm really the president of a bunch of girls. Yeah! What do I do next? What do I say? Jack is back. Oh, it looks like the next class is about to start. I should probably get this over with. Our first meeting will be tomorrow. For now, everyone should focus on their studies. Dismissed.
Sure thing, President.
El
Let's go,
Presidente. I wish you would stop saying it like that.
Thanks, Dylan. I mean it.
She doesn't need to thank me. I was just... No, remember what Foster said. This is a decision I made. I don't have to justify it. This is what I wanted.
That went better than expected, huh?
Yeah, but we still have to see how well they'll work together. They haven't spoken to each other for ages. Oh, it's going at saying again.
We did really good. I'm glad. I think it's going to be a hell of a senior year. Can't wait to see what kind of
I'll
stuff
definitely
will
think
come
of something
up.
fun, probably.
Well, guess we should head back to class. We don't want to miss those valuable lectures.
Even though it's all happening so fast, this is probably for the best. I know Foster's going to have a field trip when he finds out about the club actually becoming a thing. I haven't actually thought about it up until now, but there's probably a lot I have to plan for. There's spring break,
Wait,
study
what?
sessions, activities. Even
What?
though it's a lot to think about.
Why does it do that sometimes?
I'm not sure. I can't wait to see what the future has in store. Ah! Oh, that's why.
Oh, that's why.
I check my phone, looking for a text. Waiting for a call. Then I remember. It will never come.
Probably be. I think this would be a good time to stop it, to be honest.
But today is our first club meeting.
No!
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, that's a nice menu. What, you never seen this menu before because you gorged this game all in one go?
Alright, guys. I'm having so much fun. I don't know about you, Daniel. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, hell of a good one.
Yeah, I love it. That was really fun. I can't wait to play more.
Yeah.
Club meetings.
See you
are
guys
so
later.
good. See you guys. What do you want to do? You want to do Spider-Man tomorrow and then more of this?
Yeah, change it up a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play a game.
Great. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.